Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. If you like the information that I'm going to give you, please give me a like and give me a subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you won't miss an episode. I just want to say that I have some items here today that I absolutely use. I absolutely love. Things that benefit me in my everyday experience for a person with of my age and also a type 2 diabetic. When you're a diabetic, it's important that you have a good skincare routine, and it's also important that you use products that assist with your hair and everything like that. And you just have to do things that make you feel good, because on some days you feel like crappy. You don't feel that great. But if you're using products that make you feel good, then that's half the battle right there. So I'm just going to share with you some things that I love, that I use on a regular basis, that make me feel good and that assist with my hair and my skin and my teeth. The first thing I want to show you is a product that I use in my hair. Products that I use in my hair. This is something that I use almost every day. It is called Amala, and this is a oil. I get it off of Amazon, and I use this every day in my hair, because you'll find that as you're a diabetic, with me, my hair has thinned out. So I find myself, having to use, my natural hair. I have natural hair. This is not my hair. I keep my hair natural, and I try to keep my hair as best as I can, natural. My hair naturally is very long, but with diabetes, it has thinned out quite a bit. So I, use natural amla hair oil. I use this almost every single day or every other day. Now, some people use it as like a heat treatment, get in, put a plastic cap on, get in the shower and wash it out. I do not wash mine out. I leave mine in. And how I apply it, I use this little plastic bottle. As you can see, there's some in there. And I just go into my scalp and I just drop it. I drop it all over my scalp. Not a whole lot, because I'm using it every day. And the one thing about it, it does not make my hair greasy. It just makes it soft and shiny. So then what I do is I take my hands and I go 4 fingers up, 4 fingers here, and I target this area right here for my scalp massage every day, and this area back here for scalp massage every day. Go 4 fingers up from the back of your neck and massage there and massage here. And I do this every morning as I'm getting ready. I'll be going back to work soon, so this is part of my morning routine. If I feel like I don't need the drops that morning, I will still do the scalp massage, because I believe that is what is the stimulation of my scalp is helping my hair to grow. My hair is pretty much the length of this, and but it's natural, untouched, and all I do is wash it and put it in a protective style. And I will wear a wig, because I'm very self-conscious of my hair, because I have always had very long hair, but it has thinned out, and I'm now gray, not all over, but I am gray as I get older. Okay, so the next thing is a good hair oil is black seed oil. Let me tell you, black seed oil and even clove oil, which I have in my cart on Amazon, and I need to, and I placed in, have to place the order for it. But black seed oil is something that I use in my hair too, and clove oil. This stuff right here, black seed oil, it is a a dropper. And you know what I'll do sometimes, guys? I'll save these little bottles once I'm finished with it, and I'll use it for my amla oil to have the glass dropper. And also this oil right here, if you have skin conditions such as psoriasis, this is a very good oil for psoriasis. It is a benefit to your skin and your scalp. This is black seed oil. And I'll have the links in below. And I'll also have the links to the clove oil that I do use. I just do not have it here for display because I have to reorder and I ended up throwing the bottle away. Okay, so this is another product that I use in my hair. Just getting this together here. I use Pattern because my hair is in its natural state is very curly, and I use Pattern, and I will, you know, when I get out the shower, I will put it in my hair and I will let it relax. And this is the conditioner, the Pattern Define and Moisturizing Conditioner. I do use this in my hair. Sometimes I just throw that in. If I put my amla oil in at night and it's been resting on my scalp all night, I'll put this on my hair ends so that I can comb through my natural hair. And I usually put it in a big puff and I have to tack it down because I do have it is a lot of hair. But I make it work. I make it work. It Pattern. And I got this when they were having a deal, and I do not know if they still have this deal where you get this MAC lipstick. This is red, and this is I like red lipsticks. I do. And this is by MAC, and this is what is this one? This is called, this number is 707, I believe. If it's not 707, I will definitely, it's called Ruby Woo. And this came with it. This was a little thing that they were doing. And this is a red, very pretty by MAC. And I think this is like a classic statement piece that that's been around for a long time, and I really like it. I really like it, and I do wear it. I haven't always gotten into makeup because I have very sensitive skin, but I will put on lipstick. And let me show you this. This is actually the lipstick that I have on, and this is by Hoda, and I'm probably pronouncing this right, Beauty. And I got it from Sephora, but I'm sure you can get this online at Amazon. This is what it looks like, and this is the color right here. Very pretty color. That is the one that I am actually wearing, and I do really like it. I am not a big makeup on my face person because years ago I had, I was using the old-fashioned makeups that they had on the line for sale for women of color, and it totally destroyed my skin. I had craters in my face, so I totally stopped wearing all makeup. And what I do use every day is, this is what I use on my skin. I use Palm cocoa butter with the vitamin E oil. I use this religiously on my skin. I put it on my neck. As you get older, your skin starts to dry up, especially if you're diabetic like me. You just get dry skin, and so I put it all under here. I put it on my neck, and I use this every single day on my face. That's why you'll probably see my face being shiny and all of that, because I use it every day. Now, I am, as I said, a diabetic, and also I have to use thick, heavy lotions, and I use sometimes I use the diabetic lotions, but I'm gonna tell you something. I have found that this has been the best lotion for me, and this is this Gold Bond. This is this Ultimate Radiance Renewal. This stuff has saved me from a lot because sometimes my skin gets so dry because of the medications or what have you. And this stuff, I feel like you guys can't see it. This Gold Bond is absolutely a lifesaver. I keep this in the house. I have so many bottles of it that my husband says it's like a store because I keep this and the diabetic one under my under his bathroom cabinet. He's like, can you stop buying this stuff? But I need it. It's a lifesaver for me because I have dry skin. Another thing that I do love and I actually use on a regular basis is that you'll find that when winter comes, for me, my skin gets really dry and my heels start to crack. And oh my God, that's the worst feeling in the world. I can go all summer and my heels are perfect, and then I get to winter and it's just like hanging chads. My husband calls them cliffhangers. So what I do is I use this Cerave healing ointment, and I usually get like a little tube of it, but I put it, what I do is I put it on my heels at night, and I sleep with socks on. I've said this in past videos because I do not like my feet to feel cold. I like to be snuggly and warm, and I love fuzzy socks, and I keep a drawer of fuzzy socks, and I wear socks. I didn't used to wear socks, but as I've gotten older, I find that my feet just feel good and protected with socks. And so I put this all on my heels, and I put my socks on. And when I take my socks off in the morning, you know, when I get up to get a shower, I don't wear my socks more than once. I put them in the laundry, and then I look at my heels. They're perfect. The cracks are smoothed out, and the hanging chads, as my husband calls them, or the cliffhangers, are all gone. And what I do is I reapply once I get out the shower, because that's when your skin is, oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, can't even grab it. It's such a big jar. That's when your skin is the most receptive to when it's wet right out the shower. Your pores are open. It can get in there and do its work. And I'm gonna tell you, you can start with the tube if you don't want to get the jar, but I use the tube. I carry the tube in my work bag, and I use this at night. There you are, Cerave. It's a healing ointment, and it says protects and soothes dry, cracked, and chafed skin. It works, guys. It works. Okay, so another thing that I do, and this is I'm going to talk about toothpaste. This is the only toothpaste that I use. I've used toothpaste throughout my life, but I have never found a toothpaste that I enjoy so much. If you can enjoy a toothpaste, this is a toothpaste of enjoyment. That don't make no sense. Crest Optic White with charcoal. Let me tell you something. I picked this up on a whim, and every time we go on CVS, I always make sure it's always low stock in this. I think people just love this toothpaste, and so I'll pick it up every time I go in there. And matter of fact, I picked this up today. I get one for myself and one for my husband. This Colgate Optic White with charcoal has made such a difference in my teeth. I kid you not. And how I came across it or start using it is because I have a friend. I sell paparazzi jewelry, and she was selling paparazzi jewelry. Her name is Frankie. And when she would get on camera, her smile would lighten up the whole camera. And I was just like, her teeth were so white. I'm like, why? Your teeth are so white. It's like the sun. What are you doing? And so she says, I use charcoal toothpaste. And I said, oh, wow. I know I've always known that charcoal was good for a lot of things, like, if for your stomach, like, it's just a health aid to your stomach and digestive system. People use it for healing and all of that. But I can remember even as a little girl when we got injured, my grandma, when they had real fireplaces, would use some of the charcoal or out in the fireplace, what they call soot, and like put it on your injury. And that's old fashioned because my grandma was very old fashioned, depression type stuff. So anyway, charcoal. So I got it and I said, I'm going to start using it. I've been using this for over a year. My teeth are not as bright as the sun like hers. She has a beautiful smile. But what happened is that it cleared up a lot of the tartar buildup. And I don't have that, and neither does my husband, because I make sure this is the only two. He's like, babe, I don't, he likes he likes to try other toothpaste. He doesn't do the charcoal, sometimes he wants to switch up. So, that's his prerogative. But for me, it's the Colgate Optic White with charcoal. This is the only toothpaste that I use. I make sure that I brush my teeth twice a day, in the morning and right before I go to bed. That is just something I do. This year, me and my husband got really serious and dug in deep regarding our health and our diet and exercise and all this stuff. And so I always say that I'm what is called a tiny foods eater. If you notice on my Facebook page, or I post very tiny meals with very small portions, because my husband, he's doing keto and I am a vegetarian, so I am not doing keto, but I eat very small portions. And if anything, I really can eat a lot of the things that anybody can eat, but I do very small portions. And I have found that through the time that I've been doing this is that I don't ever really feel hungry. I think after a while your stomach decreases and you feel satisfied with just a small amount. And so and then if I do eat more than what I normally eat, I feel terrible. I feel like I can't really digest it. I feel stuffed. I don't like that feeling. But ever since me and my husband have been on this diet journey, we've been feeling great, vibrant, and all of that. And a good diet does help. And my diet is now a vegan diet, and I eat salads. Sometimes I eat fish, because my husband, he's like, I just think that he's the cook. So he said, I think you probably might need to eat some type of fish or something like that, because I don't eat anything else. But most of my diet consists of vegetables and fruits. And I do not eat eggs. I do not like eggs. I eat tomatoes, Kamada tomatoes. That is usually what my breakfast consists of, because I just don't know. Just one day, I just didn't like eggs anymore. My husband, he will try to fix them different ways, but I just don't care for it. And, like I'll eat tofu eggs, or I'll eat, it just depends, just egg. But I just do not like regular eggs. And I know a lot of people are going to think that's weird, but I'm just not that egg person. Okay, so let's move on. So there's something else that I do, and I'm going to show you something. Oh, this is something that I do before I get in the shower. This is a product that I really, really like, and this is called As I Am. This is a Jamaican black castor oil water. I spray this in my natural hair before I get into the shower and just let the steam do what it does. And then sometimes if I'm not using the pattern, I will use the As I Am. And this is called the Restore and Repair Cream. I spray my hair in the shower with this, and then I'll come out and I'll use this. And this has the Jamaican black castor oil in it. I do not wash this out of my hair. I leave it in. I do not wash this out of my hair. I leave it in. And I believe that is the reason why my hair is so growing like crazy. Is because I do not wash this stuff out of my hair until it's time for me to wash my hair. I leave it in until I wash my hair. And I can't wash my hair every day, of course not. But I try to do a hair routine every Sunday. Sometimes I miss. I may do it next Sunday. Like I'll be doing my hair routine later on tonight, So, but I spray this water, black castor oil in my hair, and I, massage it in and let it rest and get in the shower. And then when I get out, I comb it through because it's still moist from the shower and with this in my hair. And then I put this in. And this is As I Am and As I Am. As I am, as I come to you, as I am. Okay, so let's see what else. And this is something, okay, I'm going to show you something that I use too. And I had, like, as I told you, I have gray hair. And I will do a semi-permanent hair color. Or, like after 7 or 8 washes, it's come out, is Glaze. This, is a conditioning gloss, and it does work. It covers your grays. And I get the Sleek Espresso, but they have it in all colors. They have it in ebony, they have it in licorice, and they have it in every color for every brunette, blonde, whatever. They have it. And this is really, really good. And I do use this, and it does cover my gray. But it washes out. It'll like 7 or 8 washes, and that's pretty much. And then I just apply it again. But this is a conditioning wash, and you can apply this in your hair, and you can just get in the shower, whatever you do, whatever your routine is, and just massage it in, all of that, let it sit, get in the shower, wash it out. This is called Glaze, and I do use it. And one thing that I do when I'm in the shower is that I will massage my scalp while I'm in there, when I'm doing the washing. And I have one of these little sponges, one of these little scalp massagers. This is not that hard one where the needles are kind of, this is like a spongy plastic. And I just get in there and I work it in my, natural hair, and I massage my scalp and give it that stimulation. And I just leave this little thing on just to let it hang in the shower, and then I just get in there with this, and you can get these anywhere. I'll tell you the name of this one, because it's not that, the one with those little tiny needles. This is like a rubbery one where it's pliable, and it moves with your hair, and this is a good scalp stimulator. Okay, let's see. Just have a few more items, and then I'm gonna let you go. Now I'm gonna talk about a little bit of wig maintenance. How, what I do to keep my wigs like really shiny. Let's put this over here. I'm hoping that I didn't forget anything. Is I do this, this is called Level 3 Oil Sheen Spray. And what I like about this is it has olive and coconut oil in it. And it really makes your wigs shiny. It preserves them. And this is I got this on Amazon. I always try to look for stuff that has the most natural ingredients when it comes to my hair, when it comes to my wigs. I try to do things that are going to keep the life of a wig longer, because wigs are not cheap. And actually have a girl that my friend Amber told me about out of Texas that made this wig right here that I'm wearing, and I'll put her information in the description below. Her name is Ashley. She's really good at what she does, and I've been very pleased with this wig. So this is something that I use, is this level 3 oil sheen spray. I do not put this on my hair because I use the amla oil and the black seed oil, and we know with a wig ain't growing. So all you are looking for is shine. And this is another thing that I use is to like kind of like give myself a little lay down here, is I use the Shea Moisture Fizz Free Curl Mousse. I just, give it a little shake, and I just lay these little front parts down. And it makes me happy. And that's what's important, is to do things that make you happy. Take care of yourself, change your diet, feel good about yourself. With a diet change in my life, I felt so good. Like, I feel like that I am working towards better health because I am a type 2 diabetic, and also my sugar levels have been amazing, very steady, very level, and I'm very happy about that. And like I said, my diet consists of fruits and vegetables and lots of water. Water is the only thing that I drink. My husband still drinks coffee, and so we have this favorite little coffee shop. I call it the Cashapp shop, and we'll go there and he'll get a cup of coffee, but he doesn't keep it in the house because he doesn't want to like drink coffee every day. So when we go out to our Cashapp shop, our favorite little local shop, he will get some coffee. Cashapp is what I call it. With that's really not the name, but and he'll have his cup of coffee, and that's his special treat. And we'll take that walk just to get outside and get sunshine and fresh air. And that's the one thing that's important, is that you get sunshine and fresh air. And even at night when we sleep with our window cracked, because you're getting fresh air through the night. You're not just breathing in a bunch of stale air, and all night long. And another thing that we do to fall to sleep faster, because I know sometimes a lot of people struggle with sleep, is if you roll your eyes up to your head and inhale deeply 6 times. And I'm not going to do the other 3, but 6 times with your eye rolls up. Adjust them back down. You will have perfect sleep. My husband and I sleep with eye masks. It helps us because I like that deep, dark space. But if you do this technique, eye roll up, breathe in heavily every night before you go to bed, 6 deep breaths, you will sleep like a baby. And I asked my husband, he found this information online from a doctor, and I was like, why does this work? Because sometimes he was having sleep issues, and he says, only thing I can think of is that the influx of such deep air going into your lungs does something to your brain. I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you that it works. And if you want to kick it up another notch, get a sleeping eye mask. That will take it over the top. Sometimes it's daylight outside and I don't even realize it because we're sleeping so deep, because of the technique and the eye mask, and we're like, wow, we woke up so late. Okay, let me move on from mine. I didn't even know I was going to talk about that. Oh, and another thing that we do is that we listen to ambience at night. I have a ambience music channel called Relaxing Mind Music. It's something that I create. I do all the editing. I put together all the videos. I do all the artwork myself. And I do it as a labor of love because I knew that it was going to be a blessing to my husband, as he was dealing with, like not being able to sleep. But I can sleep on a dime. So I said, well, let me do some research and let me see what I can do, because he was listening to all these ambience videos and he was like, I was like, you know what? Let me do this for him. He tells me what he wants me to create. and I'll go create it, and he'll listen to it as he sleeps at night. Like he has some favorites, like the one I do with the rain, and I just put up one called Binaural Beats, and he absolutely loves that one. And I create these videos for my husband, and it's a labor of love for me. And then I said, well, you know what? I need to share this with people, because if you're having such a success at sleeping, listening to this, I need to share this, So I created a YouTube channel. I have my YouTube channel, Kim's Healthy Tips, which this video will be going up on, and I have my ambience channel, Relaxing My Music, and the links are on my Facebook page, if you want to check it out. And it's just been a blessing, to people, leave me comments and stuff like that, and they're blessed because, they have sleep issues and, ruminating thoughts, and their minds can't relax, and, all of that. So anyway, the last item, no, not the last. The next thing I want to talk about is another thing that I use on my wigs. And this is Care. This is an old company. This Care has been around for a long time. And this is a styling wax. And I absolutely use this styling wax. I use it to get rid of the flyaways on my wig. I might have some right now, but I do. This is a styling wax. This is Care. And this is a really good styling wax. And I'll wax down my little edges right here. And I got it off of Amazon, guys. Got it off of Amazon. Styling wax. It's weird. I never know where to look on this thing. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is brushes that I use when I'm doing my my hair routine for my wigs. I only use a big wide tooth comb on my natural hair because I want to first avoid any type of breakage. My hair is, very healthy, and, it's thin, but it's healthy and it's long. So I always want to avoid breakage. But when I do my wigs, which when I wash them, I only wash them in conditioner. I put a tiny little bit of shampoo in because that helps not to strip it of everything. But I just use conditioner put hot water and conditioner, and I put a little bit of shampoo because I'm not really going to shampoo it up like that. I just kind of let it rest in the conditioner and the water, and I clean the water out, and then I redo the process, and then I let my wig air dry, and it helps preserve it. But I have special brushes that I use on my wigs, and this is a brush that I saw online. I'll put the links below, and this is called the curl brush, and it has this side and it has this side, and I use this when I wash my wig and it's wet. I will use this to comb the I condition my wig. I condition it, and I use this to like comb the conditioner through, and then I'll rinse it off in some nice cold water, and then I'll brush it and, just brush it and do the little wig routine of the spraying on the oil sheen and all that. And another thing that I do too, another brush that I use for my wig, it's called Brush with the Best. And I'll have this brush right here. I kid you not. This brush, it's not new, but I just leave it in this thing. This brush is the best brush I've seen. It moves with your wig hair. And you can use these brushes in your normal hair, but I tend to use them for my wig, any wig that I have, because I want to get in there and get the stuff, get that tussin in there. Get the tussin in there. And so this is a really nice brush. This is called Brush with the Best. This is by, oh God. I will have the description below. The writing is too small But this is a really good brush, and I know a lot of people were talking about this brush on the internet, and also this one. And I said, hey, let me try these brushes, and I definitely use these. So I think that is all that I have to say about the things that I use that make me happy, that I use on a daily or weekly basis, that keep me feeling good about myself, my natural hair, my wiggy hair, my skin, my teeth. Just as you get older, I have found out it's more about comfort and happiness and joy and how you feel about yourself. And I can tell you that right now, even with diabetes, I am living my best life, and I'm very happy with where I am as far as my health journey, my hair journey, my wig journey. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to have the links below so you can go and check out my my channels, my YouTube channels, my ambience channel, and my Facebook page, and all of that. I just wanted to say, if you like the content that I create on this channel, please like and subscribe to my channel. Help me to grow, guys. I'm just out here living my best life, doing the things that I love to do. I want to just say thank you for joining me, and go and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.